Alright, here we go. Another beautifully fresh, don't know what day it is, morning anyway, whatever. But, today's activities consist of a little bit of fishing because I spotted a melting up peg. I'm going to go back, get some more of those giant puffballs. Going to do a bit of butchery on a chicken, show you all how to get free chicken, and a bit of cooking. Going to do a giant puffball and chicken soup or something along those lines. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I'll let you know when we get to Peg. What a lovely little stretch of river. Benefits of just getting out, you find little beauties like this. Very basic little bottom rig. I'm expecting quite a quick bite here, to be fair. I've been pre-baiting. Send some maggots downstream. There we go. Straight into a beautiful trout. What a fish. Come on, you little. So, very basic rig, like I say. Don't know why I put the blue bead on there, just to help me blank, I guess. But nice, what, 12-inch hook length to a 10-gram little bomb. That's all you need. That's all I need anyway on a little river. Don't know why the bead's there. Feel a bit silly now, to be honest. A fish. There we go. There we go. Oh, and it's just jumped off. For God's sake. That was on the drop. That was another trout. It flipped. Well, there was a little bit of excitement, but there's only so much sitting around in cold wet grass not catching you can do, isn't there? So let's get back up to giant puffball field and we'll get on with the day's other activities. See you there. Well, as any angler knows, there's got to be one last cast, so I'll do it on film. We've got, I'll give it 3 minutes because I'm looking forward to these giant puffballs, and I'm kind of worried they've been foraged by other people or something. But maggots are still on, good, let's go. That was a bite. There we go. Just stay on, please. Big massive jump and it's come off. Do you believe it? It did a huge jump and fucking came off. My God. Right, I actually enjoyed that little couple of hours, even though I didn't land the fish. It's like foraging, it's just good to get out. And like I say, if you don't like fishing, find something else. Photography, it's a great one. I don't know why trophy hunters don't get into photography. Get the trophy with a picture, get the best picture. See who can do the best with that one specific animal instead of just killing it so no one else can appreciate it. But kind of brings me on to a bit of a thought I've been having about fishing and whether it's ethical and all that sort of shit. Because when I was a kid, we were all told fish don't have feelings in the mouths. That was just generally accepted. They don't have fish feeling in the mouths. But as you get older and you start looking into fish and you start delving in a bit, you start to read up about how a carp's mouth has got all these ultra sensitive little barbules in it, and it can taste the metal on the hook. And it makes me think, like, is this just cruelty to animals disguised as sport? Is pleasure fishing trophy hunting? I won't stop fishing because I think it's a vital skill. But I think what I might do is just start sea fishing and eating the fish. Because there's no way that I'm not teaching my kids how to fish. Yeah, there's no way I'm not teaching my kids how to fish, because it's a life skill, an essential life skill. You need to know how to catch fish to survive in certain situations and certain scenarios. And like hunting. But if you caught a fish and every time dragged out of the water it was going like a little animal would, if you hooked an animal in the mouth, would it still be acceptable? And would you still do it? Answer me that. Here we go. This is the new field of dreams. The giant puffball field. Right. These ones over here look white. What do we reckon? That one feels good. That's coming. Right, nice little one. Oh, gutted about that, you know. I think I left them all too late. I should have checked. It was probably, must have been towards maybe the end of the season. I don't know. I'm just talking waffling shite there, but this is what we don't want to be seeing, because this is all the spores, which is a real shame. I've got two still. Hopefully the big one's good, and the little one's young, so surely. And then I'll come back here again in a week or two, maybe, see if there's another flush come through. See, I just thought this one looks small, so is it young? But then you can see it's already gone into spore, but they do feel different as well. Really hope that these ones I've got will be good. I think the sheep think I'm herding them into the other field. I don't even know you guys, man. Not all chickens are the same. Look for the biggest. Okay, so we have our extra large chicken. All chickens are different. Check the weight and go for the biggest. First thing we're going to do is release these groin bits here. Yeah, simple as that. I'm going to spin it so the breast's facing you. And this line down there, that's the centre of the breastbone. I'm going to take our knife, and all we're doing is slicing it down. Don't come across, the knife will find its way across. Once you've come down, you come along the breastbone, little by little. There's no need to try and be a samurai, and we just slowly release it off. Get to that little joint there, you can just see there, that is our wing joint. Come in around there, and there's one breast and one wing. You can take your wing off, just find a little joint. Now you've got a wing and a breast. Same applies to the other side. Just edging it off. I'll be honest, I am a little bit rusty at this, it's been a while. Right, get to the hips. So, locate the hip joint there and pop it out. Once it's popped out, we just run our knife down, we've got a leg. Same on the other side, pop the hip, and you're just following along that route there. Now I've got legs, wings and breasts, just need trimming up. That will make a nice stock. You can take the meat out in the middle there. That's what you call your stir fry, because that goes in your stir fry bits of trim and whatever. And then that, you can either roast that down so it goes nice and golden, caramelised, and then simmer it off for a stock. Yeah, what I like to do is give the dog a treat. There you go, Poshy. You love a good chicken carcass, don't you, dog? Right, so now it's trimming. So that's trimmed, there. We take the third wing or the wing tip off. Just got to find the right little point, find the cartilage. That goes into your trim. That goes into your trim. Put them all on there for now. With your thighs, you want to trim off this bit of skin. That goes into the trim again. If you want a thigh on a drumstick, if you see this little line here, that's a soft spot, and you go straight through the cartilage. Show you that again. So we take the trim off. Trim off. You've got this line here that shows you the distinction between the two muscles, which means our joint is just there, and we've gone straight through the joint. Chicken breasts, if you want skinless, you literally just pull your skin off. Now, the other thing is, what you don't get in your shop bought Pax fillet all the time is also the mini fillet. So yeah, back in a sec. So, for £1 less than a kilo of breast, we get 647 grams of breast, 2 drumsticks, 2 thighs and 2 wings, plus the carcass that you can make a soup out of, or you give it to the dog as a snack. And then bits of trim, again that goes into your stocks, or you can feed it your dog. So yeah, right, let's get on to the soup. You love a good chew on the carcass, don't you, dog? Never actually prepped these, so I'm just skinning them. Right, we're going to keep it simple. Oh, I've got my carrot peeler. Kablow. Right, yeah, like I say, I'm going to keep it simple so we can appreciate the flavour of these bad boys. And these whole ones will be going in the fridge or something. Nice for the stock pot. Right, for the pan. I think at this point it's turned into a chicken and veg soup and not a chicken and mushroom soup. Right, a bit of butter in the pan, veg with no mushrooms, because the mushrooms have got a higher water content. Try not to throw all your veg everywhere like that though. Right, I'm going to add the mushrooms. Plenty of them. And sweat down a bit. Yeah. We've already got a beef stock cube as well, so it's just turning into a random mushroom soup. Not a chicken and mushroom soup. Right. Beef stock in there. Yeah. Things to add on later. The anticipation's killing me. Eh? Just say it, the anticipation's killing me. It's the 4th time I've looked at it in 10 minutes. An hour and a half later, and I think we're ready. I said I was going to do a chicken and mushroom soup, but it's turned into a bit of a random stew with puffball mushrooms. But yeah, it is looking and smelling good. Alright, so I'm in my weird little retreat at the bottom of the garden. Doesn't look like it's got much room, but there is the chicken and mushroom soup, which turned into a bit of a random stew with the beef stock and everything. But the important thing is it's got the giant puffball mushrooms in. The soup, got a bit of a rare treat these days. Nice hobgoblin. Anyway, right. Anyway, let's get a taste test. Let's start with just a bit of mushroom. Bit of the mushroom in the stock. I've got high hopes for this. I hope it lives up to them. Oh my god. My god, the flavour is next level. That's so good. Wild mushrooms, man. That is so good. Very simple recipe as well. You can follow that, and I promise you, it's well nice. That is bloody good. Oh, that's good. Can't get over how good those mushrooms are. You need to try them. Right. Well, nice one for watching. Drop us a follow and all that shit, I guess. And see you in the next one. I think I'm going to do some knife making next. I found half a knife that I was making. Wait there, I'll get it. Yeah, so I found this old, half completed knife, which is made out of an old file. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on the spine work down here, and then around here, which is the handle end, which is what is going on here. That's your thumb grip, and that's your design. And then we'll turn it into a knife. Might be pretty cool for some of us. But until then, I am enjoying this, whatever it is, stew, soup, whatever, it's just fucking good. Right, well, there is the conclusion, and I'm going back for seconds, so give that recipe a go, it's mega.